Coming up on Kylee Makes It. Oh no. Learning from our mistakes and slime. Let's make it. Hi, my name's Kylee and welcome to my studio. We make all sorts of things in here. And today we're going to make something that I have never made before but have always wanted to. I am so excited. Today we're making slime. I bought this kit on the internet, the Ultimate Slime Making Kit. I haven't even opened it up yet. You ready? Let's do it together. Oh! The first thing in here is a booklet. It says, so you want to make slime? Let's goo! Get it? Like, let's go, but like slime is gooey, so like, let's goo! With two O's instead of one. This is a book of recipes and tips and tricks of how to make slime. We'll definitely be using this. Oh, it's a bag with all sorts of stuff in it. Let's check it out. Outrageous orange, raspberry red, gooey green, and honeybee yellow. These must be the dyes for the slime. And these are scents. Oh, so our slime smells good too? Yummy. White glue, 2 containers. This is chocolate paint. Do you think we're gonna make a chocolate slime? I bet we are, because there's a chocolate smell and chocolate paint. Ooh, I'm excited. And here's like a nozzle for something. I bet we're gonna see what. Glow powder for glow in the dark slime. I'm so excited. Snow powder. Oh, wow. These are little, tiny plastic maybe, pieces of fruit. These are containers to keep your slime nice and fresh. They also look like fruit, so if you made a lemon-scented slime, you could put it in your lemon slime container. Now there's 2 packets of this. Let's see. Oh, when I looked at the guide, it said that this is clay. Ooh, it feels nice and squishy in the package even. This is the ultimate kit, which means it's supposed to come with everything that you need to make the slime. So it even comes with these little containers. These are for mixing, I bet. What? Shaving cream? I bet that's gonna make some very cool slime. I'm excited about that. Oh, here's some slime making tools. Oh, and more tools. Wow, these look like very long, very fancy spoons. Glitter! Ooh, a whole bottle of clear glue. And here's the borax. And there's instructions on how to mix it in there. Cool. And we got this cool box. I really like this box. This would be a good place to keep all of my slime stuff after we're done making it today. I love storage. I think it's time to start. How about you? We got all of the stuff out. The first page of the booklet tells us to mix up the borax. It says that we need to mix it up every time we use it. So here's the borax. It tells me to fill it up, just leaving a little bit of space at the top with water. And do you see this little triangle with an exclamation mark? That means warning! Pay attention! So I'm gonna read the warning. The warning tells me that this will irritate my eyes if it gets in my eyes, and then it might irritate my skin. So I'm gonna put on these really cool goggles. I put these on whenever I wanna look really cool or protect my eyes. If you don't have these at home, that's okay, just be extra careful, okay? You should always do this when there's an adult around. The kit came with gloves, so I'm gonna use them. If you don't have gloves, that's okay. Just make sure that you wash your hands after you make the borax. All right, I'm gonna pour it in. And it said to just leave a little space on top. Now we just shake. Our borax water is all mixed up. I'm gonna take off this solid cap. And do you remember when we saw this when we were taking our stuff out? I'm gonna put that on now that it's all shaken. Look at this cup. This measuring cup is measuring in milliliters. We can measure exactly how much we need to get our slime just right if we know how to read this cup. Let's look at the numbers that we see on it. These numbers are going up in 20s. Do you know how to count by 20s? Here's how you do it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. And there's a mark for every 10. Do you know how to count by 10s? It's really fun. I'm gonna count every mark counting by 10s. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now we know how to use our measuring cup and we can make the perfect slime. This first recipe calls for 30 milliliters of clear glue. 10, 20, 30. We need to fill up our measuring cup right to that 30 line. Let's do it. Now we need to add any color or glitter or scents that we want to add. Now it says add a few drops of borax water and then stir for 30 seconds or until the slime comes together. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slimy! I'm gonna dump this out in my hands because the directions say to knead it together in my hands to get rid of the rest of the wetness. Oh, my stir stick. Oh! I should have taken that out before I did this. Is this what it's supposed to be like? Okay. Oh boy. It looks like I have a bad cold. Gross! Maybe we should try this again. Oh no. I'm gonna go wash my hands. And will you try this again with me? Thanks. Whew. That did not go so well, my friends. When you're doing something new, do you ever get kind of frustrated when it didn't go right the very first time? I know I do. Sometimes I get embarrassed, like I see people who can just do it and know how to do it, and I know a lot of people that can make slime and make really good slime. I feel kind of silly that I don't know how. Like, sometimes I feel like I should know how to do things that I've never even tried to do yet. And then I just think, Kylee, you don't know what you don't know. You need to practice and learn. So that's exactly what we're gonna do today. We're gonna practice and learn. Because what else would we do? Just give up? No way. We're making slime, baby. Okay, I think I'm just gonna try again, this time with no dye. I'm just gonna try it exactly like this. So I measured 30 milliliters of glue, and I'm gonna do my borax again. I did 10 drops. So the changes I made this time that are different than how I did it last time is first, I didn't put any dye in this time. Second, I added more borax. Third, I'm gonna stir a little bit longer and see if that helps. So much of doing art is like doing science. You're basically doing experiments all the time. And the reason we do experiments is to learn. So if something didn't work right the first time, you just try something else the second time. If it doesn't work again, we'll just try something a third time. We will learn so much along the way and hopefully end up with some really cool stuff. All right, this one is slime 2. So I'm gonna use my other measuring cup. It says 10 milliliters of clear glue and 10 milliliters of white glue. Add 30 milliliters of water and stir for 1 minute. Now that that's really good and mixed up, I'm gonna add, it says 1 drop of borax. I had to add a lot more borax to that one, so I'm gonna add a little bit more than it tells me to do in here to this one. This one is just feeling too runny too, so I added a bunch more borax. We'll see. All right, this looks like slime. This is what I was expecting. Yeah, it all kind of holds together in one piece, but it's still really gooey. What I learned is I had to add a lot more than 1 drop of borax. So I think I might have done this part a little wrong, but that's okay. We learned and experimented. And now we're getting some slime. Okay. Now we just get our hands messy and knead it until it all holds together. Oh! Slime escape! Until it all holds together. This one's really bouncy. Wing! All right, I think we're ready for basic slime 3. 25 milliliters clear glue and a good squirt of shaving foam. So stoked. Then it says to add a drop of borax water, which I've learned from my borax water, I need more than a drop. Ooh, I like how this one feels a lot. Like there's like bubbles in it. It's super stretchy, this one. It'll stretch a long time before it breaks apart. Now we're gonna make cloud slime. I don't quite understand the directions on this one, so I'm gonna do my best. It says mix water with the snow powder provided. Here's the snow powder, but it doesn't tell me how much water. And then it says make basic slime 3 and add instant snow powder. So I guess I'm just gonna make this slime and just add some of this. And if I need to add more water, I will. Okay, so I have my slime 3 mixed up. And now it says to add the snow powder. But it also said to add water to this. So I don't really know what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna take a little bit of snow powder and add a little bit of water first and just see what happens. I don't really know what snow powder is. Maybe something magical happens when you add water. I don't know. So there's a little bit. Let's add a little bit of water and just see if we have a snowstorm. I think we will. Oh my goodness! Ah! It made snow! What? What? I did not know this even existed. That is so cool! It doesn't feel like snow. It feels like gel, but it looks exactly like snow. Wow! Snow powder, who knew? Okay, I'm gonna mix it in. Cool. Snow powder is my new favorite thing. Well, and slime. All right, this recipe is called Fluffy Colored Clay Slime, and it said to start with 20 milliliters of warm water, so I did that. And now it says to add some ink to make it a color. I'm so excited. So this is the clay dough that they already made, and we're gonna put in our 20 milliliters of warm water that we colored and just knead it together with our hands to dye it. The book says that it feels like a marshmallow, and it definitely does. Now it's time for the glow-in-the-dark slime, which I'm so excited about, and I think Dax is especially going to love. So it says, add the glow powder to 25 milliliters of clear glue and 25 milliliters of white glue and stir for 1 minute. All right, now it says to add 75 milliliters of water. And now just a little bit of borax. Hey, I know this is a little strange, but I couldn't wait until nighttime to see if the glow-in-the-dark slime worked, so I'm in a closet. Ready? It totally works! Wow! Okay, this is the last specific slime recipe that they give us. It's called chocolate slime. It says it's a very sticky slime that is going to smell and look like chocolate. So we're gonna start with 40 milliliters of clear glue. It says to add a small squirt of this chocolate paint, which I'm wondering if it's just brown paint. Stir it up. Then we're gonna add our chocolate scent. 1, 2, 3. It said a small amount, so I would guess the more stinky you want it to be, the more you should add. And now we just add borax. We're getting the hang of this, friends. This is looking good.
Yummy!
Now that we've made the basic slimes, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna add colors and scents and glitters and little tiny fruits. Watch out, because we're gonna make some cool stuff now that I know what I'm doing. I'm so excited to experiment. Come on, let's get started. Oh my goodness, I had so much fun making all this slime with you, especially for the first time. Here's what I made and here's what I think of the Ultimate Slime Kit. First, the instructions were super helpful for someone who's never made slime before. They weren't very exact, but I don't know if that's because the ingredients aren't right or because I measured the borax wrong. I have a lot of borax solution left and I made a lot of slime. The scents that they included in the kit are really fun. They smell like kid smells. You know, like candy and stuff. Good. The dyes worked great and they washed off of my hands really easily and off of all of my workspaces, which, awesome. Not always true. I liked these little containers and I made slimes to go in most of them. These little fruit glittery things were so fun to put into the slime, though sometimes they did fall out. There definitely was not enough glue, especially white glue, to make all of the slime I wanted to make. But there was enough for me to try most of the recipes. I just needed a little bit more white glue, which most of us have at home. The glow powder worked awesome. This snow powder is my new favorite thing. The glitter that they sent in the kit is a really fine glitter. I ended up using some of my own bigger glitter to mix in with it, and I really liked how that looked. The basic slime 1 recipe that they gave in the book, I ended up putting a bunch of these little fruits in. It's a pretty hard slime, but it has a nice stretch. And I like how clear it is because you just use the clear glue. I made my orange slime with the basic slime 2 recipe, which is really bouncy, and I like that about it. It breaks apart pretty quickly and well, and so I thought it was fun to put the little orange slices in, though like I said, they do fall out a little bit. My favorite slime recipe, hands down, from the Ultimate Slime Pack was slime recipe 3. That was the one with clear glue and shaving foam. I packed this one with glitter. I think it's so beautiful. The cloud slime, I love the cloud slime. This is the kind that we made with the snow powder. I will say, once I tried this again, I tried it with some glitter and coloring. That too much snow powder will make this not hold together really well. See? I added maybe too much snow powder. It's still really pretty. It reminds me of Let It Go. You know what I mean? The glow in the dark slime is so fun. I like the texture of it. It sticks together really well. I thought it was too wet at first, but it definitely isn't. It's great. This is the fluffy clay dough that they had in the pack. The clay came pre-mixed and you just added color to it. I did put glitter in here. I don't know if this was the best one for glitter because the glitter does come off in my hands on this one and it doesn't come off in my hands on all of them. So maybe in the future I would have left this alone, but I really like how this feels. The only bummer is I don't really know how to make it. There was only 2 packs of it in the kit. And so once I made it, I was done making it. The chocolate slime that we made with the chocolate paint that came with the kit and the chocolate smell, I like because it is so stretchy. I'm really wondering what that chocolate paint was, and I really want to try this with different kinds of paint to color it to see what happens. Chocolatey. There are so many recipes for slime online and so many books about it and so many experiments that you can do. Happy making, everybody. See you next time. Want to make more things together? Me too. Kylee, that's me. Search Kylee Makes It for lots of fun art videos. Also, parents and educators, go to KylieMakesIt.com. I have lots of things for you too. Like this video and subscribe.